Hey, Relief Heating and Cooling. My name is Steven, and Arnetta said to go ahead and shoot this video over to you. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to start bringing in more high quality jobs to your business. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to jump right into this. The 3 things I'll be going over today are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your homepage here. Now, most business owners, they understand that the content on their homepage is important, but they're unsure of exactly how much content and what type of content Google is actually looking for. Now, Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on websites like HVAC websites, these service-based websites. It gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all these what we call buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are actually searching for when they're searching for your services with an intent to buy. Now, I pulled up your number one competitor here, Web Heating and AC, and I plugged them into a tool here that I use called Ahrefs. This tool gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. Now, their website was currently found for 209 keywords, and it was clicked on 1.1 thousand times over the past 30 days. Now, I went ahead and put your website in the same tool, and your website is currently being found for 20 keywords, and it was clicked on 70 times in the past 30 days. So let's go back to our competitor here and click on their keywords. And this will give us a list of all the keywords they're being found for. So the ones we really want to pay attention to are the buyer intent keywords like HVAC service, heat pump repair, but we want that location either behind it or before it, right? And in our case, it's a Greensboro. Because if you don't have this, it leaves you open for nationwide searches and even global searches. So HVAC Greensboro NC, that term alone was searched for 400. It was searched 400 times in the past 30 days, and their site was clicked on 48 times because of it. Now let's look at your keywords and see what you are currently being found for. So you've got some of these location based, right? But you don't have that one with the 400, and I'm not sure what else. You're missing some other ones. So what you'd want to do is go down this list and grab all the relevant location based buyer intent keywords, and you want to make sure you have those on your website. Put them on your website, and not just once. You'd want to find out how many times Web has them on their site, and you'd want to put them on your site more. That way, you actually dominate them in that content department. Now, next, let's go over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Greensboro, NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of those people are going to be clicking on one of these businesses here. This is the map pack, and it has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people believe it's reviews that get you ranked in here. And if that was the case, you guys wouldn't be in here, but you guys are. And what's getting you in here are your citations. So you've got a good number of citations. And if you add more, you'd probably be able to take over that number one spot. So you're doing really good here already. So I'm not going to harp on that. But a citation is basically it's your business's name, address, and phone number a on a what do you call it? An online, like Yelp, white pages, yellow pages, and the name escapes me right now. But you've got a bunch of them, and there's tools that will actually show us what citations each of these businesses have. So if you wanted to beat out Central Carolina Air Conditioning, we could find out. It's a directory, sorry, online directory. We could find out how many directories and what directories they're on, and you could match them and beat them out. So if you put some more directories on, you would get on top there and probably get a few more clicks there, right? So underneath the map pack is what we call Google's organic search results listing. And the number one spot here gets 40% of the clicks, which makes it the most clicked on position on the page. Whereas the map pack you're fighting for that 45%, this will get 40% all by itself. Now, web should be number one. Blazes. I've been clicking around in here, so it's kind of messed up the order. So, but just know that it's web that should be number one. Now, the main driver here are backlinks. And what are backlinks? It's other websites on the internet that are linking. They have a link on their website that links back to your site. And Google uses this as like a referral system. And the more relevant that website is that's linking back to you, the better. So, for example, say you have a local blog page or even a popular industry site that's linking back to you, that's actually what's going to push your site up in Google's rankings. However, since you guys are an HVAC company, say like Pizza Hut is linking back to you. While Pizza Hut is very popular and gets a lot of traffic, it's not going to do you any good because you guys don't sell pizza, right? So let's go ahead and revisit this tool that I showed you earlier. And this is our competitor. And I want to pay attention to this middle section here called the backlink profile. They currently have 351 backlinks. Now, you guys, I believe you have a lot too. Let me see. You guys have 241, so not as many as them, but it's not so much the number of backlinks that it is the relevance, right? So we know now that it's the content, specifically the backlinks, that get you found by Google, but it's the uh, wait, what did I say? It's the content, specifically the keywords, that get you found by Google, but it's the backlinks that get you ranked. Sorry if I got that mixed up. So they have 351 backlinks, but they're all coming from a total of 138 referring domains, which is just another word for websites. So that's what we want to look at here, is where they're getting their backlinks from. So we can click on that number, and this will bring up a list of all the websites they're currently getting backlinks from. So you'd want to go down this entire list and get backlinks from all the websites that you currently are not getting them from. If you did this down their entire list of websites here, it would take a little bit of time, but you would end up in contention for that number one spot. Now, to ensure you the number one spot, and you would probably run away with it, is if you did that same thing with the top 3 to 5 websites. It would take some time, but you would overtake this number one spot and overtake all that traffic there as well. So let's go ahead and recap. So the first thing is you want at least 1,500 words on your homepage, which it looks like you might have already, but you want the right keywords and the right amount of keywords on there. Second thing is going to be citations. Again, I don't think you would need probably just a few, not many more to really take over this, dominate this area, but right now you're in there, so that is awesome. And then lastly is going to be backlinks. You need more relevant sites linking back to your site to show Google that it's you guys that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Greensboro area. Now, if you were to do that, you would jump up from down on this page to the number one spot. Now, as I said earlier, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine with me, or you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can just reply back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Now, all I ask is you just give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I appreciate your time and you have a good day. Bye-bye.